Hey, what's up, family? Thanks for pressing play on another Pay Me No Mind sports and entertainment video. I am the host of the Pay Me No Mind podcast. Hey, I just talked about boxing's AB on a two or three videos ago, and I was a little taken aback by the lack of a response along in a couple different ways. But that's neither here nor there. That was that AB. In a similar way, we have football's AB, Antonio Brown of the Pittsburgh Steelers. And if you know the story, I know bits and pieces of it. I mean, I've watched the news, and supposedly an altercation or a situation with him and quarterback Ben Roethlisberger with his checkered past. He, from what I heard, he asked or requested AB to run a route a second time, and things escalated from there. And there was multiple stories or accounts of what did or didn't happen, and AB didn't show up for practice Thursday or Friday, I believe, or Saturday, and then showed up for the game. But I guess he was contacted by Coach Tomlin or his agent. I think, is it Rosenhaus? Anyway, his agent was told by Tomlin that he wouldn't be playing. The decision had already been made, according to Tomlin. I think that's what I saw in the press conference. So then, former Steeler and ESPN studio analyst Ryan Clark said the obvious thing, and AB took the obvious route. You, Uncle Tom, for calling me out. And somebody made a comment on my Adrian Broner video calling me a similar name because I was saying what I was saying about my issue with that situation. And that's basically where we are right now with, you can't question, no black man can call out another black celebrity or athlete on nothing. Right now, we're looking at the R. Kelly situation where nobody called him out on his stuff. And now, 12, 15 years later, everybody, the internet is abuzz with R. Kelly stuff. Like, that issue was dead. But anyway, I digress. But I just got to thinking about if you remember Lean On Me with Morgan Freeman and Robert Guillaume in that movie. It's a real strong scene. And it's really, I just watched it to kind of get some thoughts together. Really well acted. I mean, they murked that scene. We know Morgan Freeman was what he was, but Guillaume was a beast in that scene. But in that scene, he's Morgan Freeman, who's playing Joe Clark, who was a principal sent to clean up a bad school. But his personal stuff, as good as he was, and as much as Robert Guillaume's character needed him and recruited him to put him in that spot, he was like, your personal stuff is messing us up, and it's unacceptable. The hell with your results. The hell with you being you. Like, it's still a certain expectation here. And it's my show. And that's the famous HNIC scene. If you want to Google it, I would suggest, if you don't have nothing to do, 3 to 5 minutes. But I just love this scene because it's a brother challenging another brother on his stuff. And we should be able to do that. We sit up here with this iron sharpens iron stuff. That's such a that doesn't work in this day and age, man. You're not allowed to call a brother out on nothing. And it's just funny because AB was on Dancing with the Stars. Do you think when they gave him one of the more difficult dances, do you think he threw a fit and said anything there? No, he just did it. But now because you in the NFL in your in your arena where you a beast, you think you can just do whatever you want to do and ain't nobody never supposed to say nothing about you. You had a job this was week 17. Playoff spot on the line. Division game. I'm looking at ESPN right now, SI, sportsillustrated.com, SI.com. He's the second paid wide receiver in the league, 17 million behind Odell Beckham Jr. Le'Veon Bell couldn't even get a fair contract. Here you are from an organization that's like getting blood out of a turnip or whatever the saying is, and he's just outside of the top 25 players, top paid 25 players in the league. I'm looking at sportingnews.com. He's not in the top 25. The 25th people are, or 24 and 25. No, 25th is DeMarcus Lawrence and Ziggy Ansah, both at 17.14. Like I said, AB is at 17 million. You have to go to work, man. You can cuss Ben Roethlisberger out. That's what kills me. And I know us everyday working people, we shouldn't, and I'm big on this, not comparing yourself to athletes. But do you know some of us that support this game, that watch this game, that buy tickets, that tune in and drive the ratings and do all of this stuff, buy $280 jerseys and such and whatnot, and caps and all of this stuff? We go to our jobs and we can't say nothing. I can't even think what I want to say when I'm on the carpet, or even when I'm just getting questioned about something minute. I can't even think what I really want to say to, a superior or, the people I report to. I can't even think because my face might say too much, to be honest with you. But here it is. You're in the NFL. You can cuss that man out and come to work the next day. I'm sitting here waiting to watch a good game that day. This past Sunday, I'm sitting here waiting to watch a good game and realize that AB is not playing because of a knee injury, and I just saw you the week before and don't remember no knee injury. So I'm just saying, man, I'm tired of supporting these guys unconditionally, man. You have a job. You are well compensated for your job. You needed to be out there on that field, bruh. So I go back to this scene with Morgan Freeman and Robert Guillaume from Lean On Me. And like he told him, and he said, man, your personal battle is costing us the war. It's other wide receivers, it's other running backs who are going to negotiate for this money to be paid and get good deals and get deals that they can accept. And it's examples like this to where the owners point to and say, no, this is how you get Bell, who can't get a deal that he wants to agree to. And then to come out and say Ryan Clark is Uncle Tom. No, Ryan Clark is doing his job, his current job. That's what an Uncle Tom or a sellout is right now in 2019. It's a brother who goes to work and kind of does his job. That's the bare minimum to qualify as a sellout or Uncle Tom right now, or a house Negro, if you want to go there, which was what was called for talking about Adrian Broner and his treatment of the women in the CVS last week. Neither here nor there. But yeah, man, like I said, this whole thing is just unacceptable. I see Mike Evans of Tampa Bay came out and lashed out at Peter King for saying that he's not a top 20. That for him, AB is no longer a top 20 wide receiver. Totally missing the point. Mike Evans, totally missing the point. But like I said, man, it's this whole situation has really undermined the success of that team and the success of what I say that Mike Tomlin has squandered this group of talented guys that he's had the last 4 years with no Super Bowl appearances. And it's not all just on him. And this is a man who was fighting for his job. So like Robert Guillaume in the the clip that I'm referring to, Guillaume was fighting for his job and trying to keep the heat from under his feet. And here it is, Tomlin, I'm on the hot seat right here, bruh, and you just let me down. And I'm a player's coach. James Harrison has said that he's too lax. I let you dudes do whatever you want to do. I just ask for you to do the job that I asked you to do on Sunday. And you don't suit up. You leave Heinz Field at halftime. Nah, bro. That's unacceptable, man. Hey, look, this is the Pay Me No Mind podcast YouTube channel. I think that's the best way to say it. Please please subscribe. Hit the like button for me if you can. If you like what I'm talking about, if you laughed or thought what I said, or you want to check out that scene from Lean On Me or anything, please hit the like button before you leave if you don't do anything else. And but please subscribe to the channel. I'm just on here keeping it funky with my sports and entertainment talk. Peace.